Hey guys, today we are getting ready some stands or specifically some blinds ready for deer season. It is mid-August. This is time to start getting those done. Our season here comes in about the 10th of September, and you can see behind me I have a food plot planted. It looks like it's beginning to come up real good. Hey guys, come along with us. I'll show you some tips that I do to place these stands in the best location. Hope you enjoy the video. So hey guys, good morning. So for the most part, you guys know that I'm usually fishing. This is a Friday. I'm usually fishing, but this is just ahead of deer season, specifically bow season, archery season. I hunt with a crossbow, and you can see behind me, I planted a food plot here. It's approximately 80 yards long and about 40 yards wide. Come on the corner of this field here, and you can't see it, but I have up in those woods, there's a box stand that we hunt out of during rifle season. But this is bow season. I've never hunted this corner before during bow season. So I came in here this year, cleared off an area, and I planted some cowpeas, soybeans, buck oats, and some clover. And it's beginning to come up really good. You can see it's cloudy. I hope we get some more rain today. So what we want to talk about today, real quickly, this will be a short video, is us choosing a location for our stand. And I'm going to point out these, and I know you can't see it, but here in the corner is a road bed. And a lot of deer come out of that road bed and along this section behind me, up to this point. A lot of deer. I've hunted this stand for years, so I know that the deer like to come out in this corner. So west is this way. So if we place our stand in those woods, or blind, if we place our blind in those woods, we're going to be looking in the sun all afternoon. So what I've chosen to do is, I'll point this out. So you come around the corner of the field, here, you got deer trails all the way around. You can see the deer tracks all in the dirt. All the way around to about this point. Now you'll notice how open it is in here. No place really to hide. But when you get right along here, close to where this truck is, you see this brush, natural brush. It's almost like a hedge right here. So what I'm going to do is I have already taken the bush hog several weeks ago and put it there. So I'm going to put the back of the stand against these trees here. I'm going to utilize this ground cover here in front to hide the blind, so it'll kind of secure it. It'll give it a hedge in case deer are feeding down here really close. Of course, I'll have to trim out some of these bushes. Now, from our observation point, if you look this way, you can see we have some low-hanging limbs here. I won't take that whole limb out, but what I'll do is I'll trim it out. This is just a tip. You don't want to take too much out. It's close to hunting season. I'll trim just the bottom edge out here so I can shoot up underneath it, and I can shoot down this edge. Now anytime you're placing a ground blind, you want to consider these things. I know some people just set them right out in the field and it's wide open. I've hunted out of ground blinds for years, and I do know this for a fact. You could take this to the bank. If you brush that blind in, it is very less noticeable. Bucks pay less attention to the blind than do does. Does are really spooky of the blind. But if you brush that blind in really good, deer don't pay a lot of attention to it. Anyway, hey guys, let's get this blind out of the truck and let's get it set up, and I'll show you the blind once I get it set up. One thing when you're setting up your blind, you want to rake all the leaves back from underneath where your feet are at. Now, this is one thing I like to do. I get in the blind. So I have really two shooting windows here. This is the corner, and I have a shooting window here. Because of the woods here and the foliage, I'm not really expecting to get a shot here, maybe right there. So once you get you in your stand, see, this is still loose, I can move it. So I'm going to get it the height I'll be setting, and I want to move this stand into the position that gives me the greatest opportunity for a shot. Now you see you have these bars here, but there's still plenty of shooting room to shoot by. So deer can feed all the way up here. Now I'm at a point that's close to where I like it to be. So if I turn it basically to that point, you see if I shoot out this window, I can see the entire field. I can shoot here all the way across here, and I'm anticipating my shots mostly to be there, out this window of this one. So what I may do is fudge this one a little further this way. So by doing this right now, and you take your time here, may save you some headache, or it probably is going to make your shot a lot better in the future. Now, one other important aspect is to brush these blinds in real good. And I'm just beginning to brush this blind in, and you can see I started my first layer, have my hedge here, so I'm going to brush around it, and I'll let you see it after we finish. Okay, so this is the same angle as before. You notice it's brushed in really good. It's concealed. Took care. Once you brush it in, one tip, once you brush it in, go inside and check your windows. Make sure none of this stuff on the bottom is sticking up in front of your window, but that's concealed pretty good. So we'll be back in about 3 weeks to hunt this stand, and I'm planning on taking a doe or two off of this food plot, and I have a camera set up on it, so if we see something we want to shoot for us, it's got horns, we may come in and sit one afternoon and try to take a really nice buck out of this. I'm very particular about what I take here. Anyway, I hope these tips helped you to be a better hunter. That's why I do these videos. If you've seen something in this video that you liked, hey, hit that subscribe button below, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all our subscribers that we get. Comment below if you have tips that you would like to share for setting up blinds on food plots. We like to hear those comments. Anyway, remember, God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Don't forget to hit that like button, click that notification bell so you don't miss an episode of Wildlife Adventures, and as always, you remember, it's a wildlife, and I'll see you in the field.